Hi everyone, I'm Sarah, one half of the YA Room, and today I'm over-caffeinated and overexcited. And that is because I am doing the coffee book tag. Whoop whoop! If you follow me on Twitter or if you know me at all, you know that I love my coffee. Not a day goes by where I don't have my morning cup of coffee or when I'm not at Starbucks writing or hunting out the perfect little cute cafe for Instagram. So I thought it only made sense that I do the coffee book tag. This book tag was created by BangadyBangz on YouTube, and I'll link his original video down below. So let's get started. The first prompt there is black. Name a series or a book that is hard to get into but has hardcore fans. For that one, I chose the Model Instruments or the whole Shadowhunter world in general. I know for new readers in particular, this series is really daunting. There are like 6 books in the Model Instruments and 3 in the Infernal Devices, and then she's still writing the Dark Artifices. So it's crazy. Not to mention that you have to read these books in publication order, and there are short stories, and for new people that may seem really daunting. I know I've met quite a few people who just haven't read this series because I don't know where to begin, and this series is one that definitely has its hardcore fans. If you're someone who's watching this video and you haven't read anything by Cassandra Clare, I would recommend starting with City of Bones and then working your way through based on publication order. Cassandra's work is really amazing. I love her whole Shadowhunters world so much. The world, not the TV show. And I just recommend giving it a go if you haven't already. It may seem daunting, but it is definitely worth it. And the next prompt is Peppermint Muck. Name a book or series that gets more popular during the winter months or the festive season. For that, how could I not choose My True Love Gave to Me, an anthology edited by Stephanie Perkins. If you don't know what this book is about, it's basically 12 short stories all themed around Christmas or the winter months and like the festive season, and it is so adorable. I live in Australia, so unfortunately when it's Christmas here, it's like 40 degrees and really hot and you just don't want to go outside. But in this book, it is like winter, it's freezing, you know, people are drinking hot chocolates, baking, and that is my kind of Christmas. Because Christmas in Australia is at such a weird time of the year compared to all the other countries, I usually read this book in winter, in like June, July. It's just so atmospheric, so cozy. Sit on the couch with it, drink some tea, and it is like the perfect read for a cold winter's night. The next prompt is hot chocolate. What is your favorite children's book? For me, how could I not choose Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone? Although I only read this series when I was like 13 or 14, it's still so reminiscent of my childhood. I actually watched the movies before I read the books. I think I saw Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone when I was like 6 years old, but I didn't read the books until my early teen years. But it was just such a major part of my childhood, and I cannot imagine what life would be if I hadn't have watched these movies and then read the books. The next prompt is double espresso. Name a book that kept you on the edge of your seat. For this one, I chose Small Spaces by Sarah Epstein. This is an amazing love YA novel. It's a thriller, it's a mystery, and it just keeps you guessing. I was so wrapped up in this book that I ended up finishing it at like 2 AM and the rest of the house was completely dark. I wanted to go out into the kitchen to get a snack, but like, would I dare after reading this thriller? No. This book like made me want to sleep with the lights on. It was just so creepy and so brilliant. So yeah, it definitely kept me on the edge of my seat. The next prompt is Starbucks. Name a book that you see everywhere. Illuminate by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. This series has absolutely taken over the world, which is amazing. Again, it's written by 2 phenomenal Aussie authors, and it is just such a good series. Obsidio came out recently, and it's been so good to see everyone else's reactions, see everyone saying like how they've died in their tweets, and it's just so good. I seriously like can't watch YouTube videos or go into someone's blog without seeing this book, and that is absolutely phenomenal, and I'm so proud of these 2 Aussie authors. The next prompt is the Hipster coffee shop. Give a shout out to a book by an indie author who needs all the love and appreciation. And for this one, I have chosen Starfish. I love this book so much. It's such a beautiful, phenomenal read. It's about art and abuse and friendship and love, and it's just so gorgeous. Honestly, if you haven't picked up this book already, what are you waiting for? Because it is one of my all-time favorites. I loved it. I read it last year, and it's just out in the UK, I think. So you need a copy in your life. The next prompt is, oops, I accidentally got decaf. Name a book or series that you expected more from, and how can I not go with War Crust by Mary Lou. I was really disappointed in this book. I wanted it to be more about like the gaming and how it actually worked, but I just like got more love than I got the gaming aspects, and I was just like underwhelmed. This was one of our book of the months for the YA room, and I think I gave it like a 3 stars. I was just wanting more from it. I had really high expectations. I knew that a lot of people had loved it, but unfortunately this book wasn't for me. The next prompt is the perfect blend. Name a book or series that has a bittersweet yet satisfying ending. A Darker Shade of Magic. Do I really need to explain? Of course I will explain anyways. This book like is my life. Oh my god. Honestly, V. Schwab's ability to make me fall so in love with her characters is absolutely phenomenal. I love Kel and Rye and Lila and Alucard and just everyone in this series. I'm really pleased with the way things wrapped up, but at the same time, a little piece of me died because this book just means so much to me. And I cannot wait to see the world explored more. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. And I just need Threads of Power like in my life right now, and I need the comic, and it's just all gonna be amazing, and I was not ready to let these characters go. So I'm just so pleased we'll be seeing them again in future. But that is it for the coffee book tag. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love for you to do this video as well, so you are officially tagged. If you've read any of these books, let me know what you thought of them down in the comments down below. I would love to chat with you. See you next time. Bye everyone!